God is crying and trying to reach you right now. This message is only for you. If you skip even briefly, you will lose this moment. What's coming soon will shock you. Don't skip God. You must hear this right now. This very moment is sacred. Something is happening in the unseen that your eyes cannot see, but your spirit is sensing it. Do not scroll. Do not move away. You will miss something so rare, so divine, that your heart will never forget this moment. I am reaching out to you with tears that the heavens have seen, because you are not just anyone. You are the one I have been calling out to. Comment Amen if your heart is still open. I am God, and I am speaking now, not in thunder, not in the storm, but in the stillness of your room, through this moment that I have carved out just for you. I see the weight you carry. I feel the ache you don't tell anyone about. I've watched you hold yourself together while everything inside you screams for help. And now, I need you to know I am crying for you. Not because I am weak, but because I feel what you feel deeper than anyone else ever could. I am trying to reach you, not for my sake, but for yours. There is a door you are standing in front of, and it is about to open. If you walk away now, if you ignore this moment, you may not find this door again in the same way. This is not a coincidence. You have been praying. You have been wondering if I hear you. This is your answer. This is your moment. Like this if your spirit feels it. You don't need to understand everything yet, but your heart already knows something is different right now. You've asked me where I've been, why I've been silent, why the pain doesn't end, but I was never gone. I've been crying with you. I've been speaking in whispers when you were surrounded by noise. And now I am raising my voice so you cannot miss me anymore. I am not angry at you. I am not disappointed. I am desperate for you to see what's coming. I am trying to warn you, prepare you, rescue you. Do not skip me. I am not a distant God. I am the God who left the 99 to find you. You are the one I've carried through storms when you had no strength. The one I've covered when everything was breaking around you. And right now, I am saying this to you because the next season of your life will shake you if you are not standing close to me. There are things moving in the spiritual realm that you cannot see, but they are aimed at you. The enemy has plans that were supposed to destroy you quietly, but I have intercepted them. That's why you're here. That's why this message is reaching you now. I'm calling you closer, not to condemn you, but to cover you, to clothe you, to restore everything the world and the enemy tried to strip from you. Comment 1111 if you believe I am speaking to you now. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not disqualified. You are not late. The things you've lost, the years that feel wasted, the tears you cried in secret, they are not invisible to me. I am the God who collects every tear, the God who knows every word before it leaves your tongue, the God who has been with you from the very beginning, and I will not let you go now. You are walking into a season that will shock even you. What I am preparing will feel like a dream, but it will be real. The pain will be turned into praise. The rejection will become redirection. The failure will become the foundation for glory. But I need you to stay near. If you let this moment slip, the clarity you need might delay. The healing that was meant for this hour may drift. And I do not want that for you. I have chosen you. Yes, you, even with your flaws, even with your doubts, even with the times you ran from me. My love never stopped chasing. My mercy never took its eyes off you. You were not abandoned, even when you abandoned yourself. You were not unloved, even when you stopped loving who you were. I see the whole picture, and I still call you mine. There are people who walked away from you and made you feel unworthy. There are moments you look back on and feel shame. But I am not them. I do not define you by your past. I define you by the purpose I placed inside you. You still carry it. It has not been erased. It has not expired. My plans for you are still alive. But I need your heart fully right now. Stay, listen, receive. Because what's coming will be hard to believe. I will restore what they said could never be restored. I will heal what doctors could not explain. I will provide where there was lack. I will make a way where there is none. But this requires your faith, not perfection, just your trust. You've been feeling the stirring in your soul for weeks, maybe even months. That's been me. You didn't recognize it at first, but that quiet urgency in your chest, the dreams that won't leave you, the numbers you keep seeing, the people that randomly spoke life into you, that's been me trying to reach you. I am reaching for you with everything I am, because what's ahead requires that you stand under my covering. Do not scroll past this. You will miss something holy, something meant for you and you alone. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. There are moments in life when heaven bends low and reaches into the world. This is one of them. This is not a random moment, not a casual message. It is the voice of your Creator longing to pull you out of what was meant to bury you. My child, you've been surviving, but I created you for more than survival. I formed you to walk in power, in freedom, in peace that cannot be shaken. But you've drifted from my presence. Not because you wanted to, but because life became too loud and your soul got tired. And I have watched, weeping, waiting for you to hear me again. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm with you right now. I want you to understand the weight of this moment. I am not far. I am not hiding. I am right here, breathing over your life, holding back what should have broken you. You don't know how many battles I fought for you in the spirit. You don't see the nights I stood between you and the enemy. You don't know how many accidents were diverted, how many breakdowns were softened because I placed my hand on your life when you didn't even ask. That's how deep my love is. That's how relentless my mercy is. The storm you're in right now has made you question everything. You've asked if you're cursed. You've wondered if I've turned my back. But I say to you today, no curse has power over my promise. No darkness can cancel what I have spoken over your life. You are not under judgment, you are under grace. And even when the winds rise, my hand holds you steady. Even when everything seems to be falling apart, I am putting things together in ways you cannot yet see. Do not confuse delay with denial. What you thought was a closed door was a redirection. What you saw as rejection was my protection. You have been fighting battles that weren't even yours to fight, carrying weight I never asked you to bear. And now, I am calling you into rest. Not the kind of rest the world gives, but the kind that settles the soul and brings peace in the middle of chaos. I still have plans for you. They haven't changed. I still want to use you. Your story is not over. In fact, the next chapter will make everything before it makes sense. You've felt stuck, you've felt lost, but that ends here. I am clearing the fog, I am removing the noise, and I am planting your feet on solid ground. Stay with me, stay close. Do not drift back to the things I rescued you from. The comfort of the past will not carry you into the promise of your future. You've been marked for something greater. That's why the attacks have been so fierce. That's why the battles have come back to back. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. The enemy tried to wear you down so you would quit just before the breakthrough. But what he didn't count on was this moment. right now, where my voice reaches you again, where my spirit touches your heart and revives your hope. Comment 333 to declare your faith. I have placed angels around you. You do not see them, but they have gone before you. They have been assigned to your name. Your enemies will not prevail. The weapons may form, but they will not prosper. The tongues that rise against you will fall silent. The chains you've been dragging will break. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. Because I am the God who parts seas, the God who shuts the mouth of lions, the God who brings fire from heaven and still speaks in the whisper, "Come back to me with your whole heart. Lay down the idols. Let go of what keeps you bound. I do not want your perfection. I want your honesty. Bring me your doubts. Bring me your failures. Bring me your fears. I already know them, and I love you still. You are not disqualified. You are not too far gone. You are my child, my beloved, and I will not let you go. There are doors about to open that you didn't knock on. There are blessings being released with your name on them. I am turning things around in ways you never imagined. But you must be ready. You must be present. You must be connected to me so that when I move, you move with me. The delay was for preparation. The waiting was not wasted. I was working in the silence. I was building your strength in the stillness. Now is the time. The shift is here. The atmosphere around you is changing. The breakthrough is closer than it has ever been. But don't let it pass by while your eyes are distracted. Don't miss it because your heart is still trapped in bitterness. Forgive who hurt you. Let go of what wounded you. I have better for you. I have healing for you. I have more than what was taken. Your name is known in heaven. Your cries have reached me, and I am responding, not with anger, not with wrath, but with a love so deep it moves heaven itself. I am sending help. I am sending confirmation. I am sending a wind of restoration to everything that looked dead in your life. And I want you to hear me now. I have not abandoned you. I am still here, closer than your breath, holding every broken piece you've tried to carry alone. You have not slipped from my hands. You are not forgotten, no matter how forgotten you've felt by people. I, the Lord your God, have carved your name on the palm of my hand. I have watched every moment of your life with tender care. And now I weep for you, not because I am hopeless, but because you've believed the lie that I don't see, that I don't care, that I've walked away. Nothing could be further from the truth. I have been pursuing your heart through every storm, whispering to you through every silence, calling out to you in ways you didn't even recognize were me. Comment 555 if you know God still sees you. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've looked around and thought others were more blessed, more loved, more chosen. You've seen their breakthroughs and wondered when yours would come. But I do not operate on your timeline. My ways are higher than your ways, and my timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. I do not forget what I promise. What I speak over your life will come to pass. No force in hell can stop what I've ordained for you. But I need you to trust me again, even when it's hard, even when it doesn't make sense. You are stepping into a time where everything will begin to shift, not because you forced it, not because you fought for it, but because you surrendered, because you finally let go of what was never meant to stay. That relationship that hurt you, I will heal you. That opportunity that slipped through your fingers, I have something better. That season of loneliness? I will use it to build intimacy with me that no one else can take away. I know how much you've lost. I know how much it cost you to keep going. And I want you to know, not a single drop of your pain has been wasted. I collect every tear, I record every sigh, and soon I will turn your mourning into dancing. Your ashes will become beauty. Your valley will become the place where you hear me clearest. And when I lift you up, they will know that it was not man who blessed you, it was your Father in heaven who never left your side. You are not behind. You are not too late. What's ahead of you is still full of promise. You have not missed your moment. In fact, your moment is approaching with power. The enemy has tried everything to convince you otherwise. He's used fear, he's used shame, he's used delay. But I am breaking every chain he tried to bind you with, and I am calling you by name again, not with judgment, but with love. Comment 1212 if you're ready to receive what I've prepared for you. You've thought you had to earn my love. You've been trying so hard to be perfect, but that's not what I asked from you. I asked for your heart. Just your heart. I can work with broken. I can work with messy. I can work with doubt. What I cannot work with is distance. I need you near. I need your surrender, not your performance. I did not come to condemn the world, but to save it. I sent my son to carry what you were never meant to carry alone. That weight, let it go. That shame, leave it behind. You've been carrying guilt I already forgave. This moment matters because I am about to breathe new life into you. You've felt dry, you've felt empty, but I'm about to pour into you again. Not just enough to survive, but to overflow. I am restoring your joy. I am renewing your strength. I am reviving your passion for life and for purpose. The dreams you buried are not dead. I still plan to use them, and you will see them bloom in time. People may have counted you out. They may have overlooked you, but I never have. I see who you really are, the strength in your spirit, the beauty in your brokenness, the fire that hasn't died even after all the battles. That fire is about to grow. My spirit is going to fan the flame again. You will not stay down. You will not be forgotten in the crowd. You are chosen, handpicked, protected by grace. I want you to walk with confidence, not fear. The road ahead may have shadows, but I am the light that goes before you. I have gone into your tomorrow and cleared the path. You will not walk alone. Even in the silence, I will be speaking. Even in confusion, I will be guiding. Listen closely. I will send you signs. I will give you clarity. I will confirm what your heart already knows. You are still in my hands. You've been praying for a sign, for confirmation that I hear you. Let this be it. The timing of this moment is not random. This is me responding. This is me proving that I am still in control, still invested in your life, still committed to your future. My child, stop running, stop doubting. I am not angry with you. I just want you back in alignment with my voice. That's where the power is. That's where the peace is. That's where you find the life I promised. I am God, and I never asked you to carry what I already died to free you from. I know you've been tired. I know the silence has made you wonder if I still care. But hear me clearly, I have never turned away from you, not for 1 second. You are not unseen. Every cry, every whisper, every thought you've held in your heart, I've heard them all. And I'm here now. Not with anger, but with tears in my eyes, because I've watched you suffer thinking you were alone. I'm not far away. I'm right here, closer than you think, and I've been holding you even when you didn't feel it. My child, I've been protecting you from things you never even knew were coming your way. That delay that frustrated you was my hand guarding you. That closed door you questioned was my mercy in disguise. Comment 777. If you feel God's protection over your life, you keep asking me when the breakthrough will come. And I say to you, it's coming sooner than you expect. But before it arrives, I want your heart. Not just your words, not just your Sunday prayers. I want your heart in the quiet moments, in the unseen spaces. Because what's coming will require you to walk closely with me. Not because I want to control you, but because I want to protect you. I know what's ahead. I see the traps before you do. I see the blessings too, and I want you to be ready to receive them. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You were not created for fear. You were not made to live in panic. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. That anxiety you've been battling, that sense of dread that creeps in without warning, I am healing it. I am lifting it off of you. But you must stop feeding it. Stop filling your mind with what the world says and start filling your soul with my promises. My word is alive, and it will steady you when everything else shakes. You've tried to find your worth in what people say, in what you achieve, in who stays and who leaves. But your worth doesn't come from any of those things. It comes from me. I created you with intention. I shaped your soul with love. There is no one like you, and there never will be. You are not a mistake. You are not a burden. You are a blessing. You are a vessel of light in a dark world, and I still plan to use you. You are not what happened to you. You are not the names they called you. You are not the sum of your failures. You are redeemed. You are chosen. You are mine. And I have already forgiven you for the things you still hold over yourself. Let them go. You don't have to punish yourself anymore. My son already took the punishment. Now all I want is your heart. That's all I've ever wanted. Comment 999 if you know God has forgiven you. There are things I am about to release in your life that you're not even praying for anymore. You gave up. You decided it was too late. But I never stopped planning those blessings for you. I was just waiting for the right moment. And now, I'm getting ready to open the windows of heaven. It won't be because you earned it. It will be because I love you, because I am faithful, because I keep my promises. Some of you are about to walk into rooms you were once locked out of. Opportunities are going to find you. The right people are going to come. The right doors are going to open. And when it all begins to happen, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember that I tried to reach you before it came so that you'd know it was me. Not luck, not chance. Me, your God, your Father, the one who never let go. And still, I say this with urgency, do not miss this moment. You are being invited into deeper connection with me. And the enemy will do everything he can to distract you right now. He'll try to convince you that this is just another message, just another word, but it's not. This is holy. This is sacred. This is a rescue, a wake-up call, a divine interruption. And if you walk away now, it may take longer to find this stillness again. So come closer. Turn your heart toward me fully. Let the noise fade. Let your pride break. Let your tears fall. I welcome them. I created you with the ability to cry because I knew there would be moments where words wouldn't be enough. So cry, if you need to. But don't cry alone. Let me hold you. Let me heal you. Let me speak truth into the lies you've believed for too long. I want to teach you to hear my voice again. I want you to know how I move. I want you to recognize my presence. Because once you do, everything changes. Your peace returns, your strength rises, your joy becomes steady. You stop chasing what was never meant for you and start walking confidently in who you really are. I made you for this. I prepared you for this time, and even though it's been hard, you are ready. Yes, you are ready. Not because you feel ready, but because I say so. Because I have equipped you in the unseen places. Because I have built resilience in your bones. Because I have placed purpose in your soul that will not be shaken. The world may have tried to convince you otherwise, but the world is not your creator. I am. And I say you are ready. You were never meant to walk through life carrying shame that I already paid for. You don't have to prove anything to me. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest. Come to me with your wounds, your questions, your regrets. I can handle it all. I already know your heart. You've been strong for so long that you don't remember what it feels like to be carried. Let me carry you now. You've been running on empty, trying to make it through each day without breaking. But I see how close you've come to giving up. I see how deeply you've been hurting, and I am not waiting for you to be okay. I am coming to you now, right where you are, because I want you to know that I've never stopped holding you. Comment 1010 if you're letting God carry your pain today. I've seen you smile when you were breaking inside. I've seen you celebrate others while secretly wondering why you still feel stuck. You've been faithful in the quiet. You've held on when no one saw your fight. And because of that, I am about to honor you in ways that will silence every doubt. You may feel like the last in line, but I have moved you to the front in ways that are already in motion. My child, the pain did not go unnoticed. The suffering did not happen for nothing. I am using all of it. Every disappointment, every betrayal, every sleepless night, it is being turned into something powerful. You will not come out of this empty. You will come out stronger, wiser, closer to me than ever before. And when you do, others will see my hand on you. They will see the glory that came from the ashes. This next season will not look like the last. The wilderness is ending, the waiting is shifting, the heaviness is lifting. You've been pressing through, and now, breakthrough is near. You've passed through the fire, and it didn't consume you. You walked through the flood, and it didn't drown you. Not because you were strong, but because I held you, and I never let go. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I have never removed my hand from your life. Even when you questioned me, even when you walked away for a time, my love didn't change. I loved you when you ignored me. I loved you when you doubted me. I loved you when you couldn't love yourself. My love is not earned. It's constant. It's holy. It's yours. Always has been. Always will be. Comment 1515 if you believe God never stopped loving you. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. What others saw as failure, I see as foundation. What others walked away from, I am building on. You are still my vessel. You are still called. You are still chosen. The calling on your life cannot be erased by what you've been through. In fact, your story is going to speak to those who feel forgotten just like you once did. I am redeeming everything that felt wasted. The time, the effort, the prayers that seemed unanswered, none of it was in vain. I have been working all things together for your good. The things that broke you are now the things I will use to bless others. The scars you carry will become the stories that set people free. Do not hide your pain anymore. I am healing it so you can use it to bring light to others. There is more ahead, so much more than you can see. You thought this was the end, but it's only the beginning. You've been standing on the edge of something great, afraid to move, unsure if it's really me leading you. But trust me, I would not call you forward if I hadn't already prepared the path. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking into purpose. And yes, there will still be challenges. But now, you'll face them with clarity, not confusion. With faith, not fear. Because now, you know who walks with you. You know who holds your future. You know who goes before you. And that makes all the difference. The voices in your past tried to convince you you'd never amount to much. But they lied. I am the truth. And I say you are more than enough. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are equipped. You are capable. You are the head and not the tail. You are a light in a world full of shadows. And no matter who tried to dim your flame, I am fanning it back to life. Your identity is not in what was done to you. Your identity is not in your mistakes. Your identity is in me. And I say you are a royal priesthood, a chosen generation, a beloved child of the Most High. Don't walk with your head down anymore. Don't shrink to fit in rooms I've called you to lead. You were never meant to blend in, you were meant to shine. So stand tall, speak boldly, love deeply, forgive quickly, and keep your eyes on me. I will never fail you, I will never mislead you. I will never abandon you. Even if others do, even if your plans fall apart, I remain. I am the constant in your chaos. I am the voice that calms the storm. I am the one who calls you home, again and again, and you are not alone. Others are rising with you. I am raising a remnant, a people who have been broken and bruised but not destroyed. You are part of that. You are not walking through this in isolation. I am surrounding you with people who will lift your arms when you're too tired to fight. People who will speak life into your spirit. People who will walk with you into what I've prepared. While you were sitting in silence, I was shifting things in heaven to align with the very prayers you thought went unheard. My child, nothing escapes me. Not one tear. Not one sigh. Not one time you whispered my name in desperation. I heard you, and I never stopped listening. You are closer now than you've ever been, and the enemy knows it. That's why the pressure has been heavy. That's why the doubts came rushing in lately. That's why the fatigue feels deeper than usual, because he hoped you'd quit right before you stepped into what I promised. But you didn't quit. You're still here. And that's enough for me to breathe on you again, to lift you, to crown you with fresh oil, and to lead you forward with renewed strength. Comment 1717 if you know you're standing at the edge of breakthrough. I know you don't feel strong. I know you're tired of starting over. I know some days it feels like healing will never come. But I want you to understand something. Your healing is not based on your performance. It's based on my love. And my love is endless. It doesn't stop when you stumble. It doesn't fade when you doubt. It doesn't change when your circumstances do. I am love, and I love you. Let me speak to the part of you that's been silent, the part you've tried to bury under busyness, distraction, and numbness. That part of you that still hopes, still longs, still believes. I am calling that part of you to the surface again. Not to disappoint it, but to fulfill what I placed there before you were even born. That hunger you feel, that restlessness, that ache for more, That is me awakening you again, calling you to walk into the fullness you were made for. You've been through things that others wouldn't have survived. You've walked through seasons that drained the life out of your spirit, and yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still holding on. That's not by accident. That's grace. That's my hand keeping you. And now, I'm not just keeping you, I'm preparing to restore you. Restoration is coming to your home, to your heart, to your relationships, to your finances, to your mind. And it won't be slow, it won't be fragile. It will come in like a flood, not to overwhelm, but to overflow. You will look around and know that only I could have done it. The kind of breakthrough I'm bringing cannot be explained by human reasoning. It won't make sense to those who saw you broken. But I'm not doing this for their approval. I'm doing it because I love you. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may have failed before, but this time it will be different. This time I will go before you. This time you will not fight alone. This time you will walk in wisdom that came from the pain you endured. And it will not be wasted. I promise you nothing you went through was meaningless. Not the losses, not the setbacks, not the silent nights. All of it has purpose, and I will use every part of your journey. Comment Amen if you believe your past pain will produce future glory. I see you asking why things had to happen the way they did. Why the people you trusted turned away. Why the places that once felt safe suddenly shifted. And here's what I want you to know: it was pruning. I had to remove what could not stay where I'm taking you. I had to strip away what would have slowed you down. It wasn't rejection. It was redirection. And though it hurt, it was holy. I will never take anything from you without giving something greater in return. That's who I am. The giver of good gifts, the father who sees ahead, the shepherd who knows where the pasture is greener. I'm not trying to punish you. I'm protecting you from staying too long in places that would have stolen your peace and buried your purpose. Now, the way forward is opening. I am making paths in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. Where there was once only survival, there will now be abundance. Where there was just barely enough, there will be overflow. You've struggled long enough. You've wandered long enough. Now is the time to rise, not in your own strength but in mine. I will be your strength. I will carry you when you cannot walk. I will light the path when all you see is darkness. You've been waiting for someone to really see you, to truly understand. And I tell you now, no one sees you like I do. No one knows you like I do. I know your voice when you cry. I know your thoughts before you speak them. I know the weight you carry in silence, and I am the only one who can lift it fully. So stop running to broken things for healing. Come to me. Let me restore you from the inside out. There is nothing too messy for me, nothing too complicated, nothing too late. You think your heart is too scarred for me to use. I see those scars as beautiful, as evidence that you've survived, that you've endured, that you didn't give up. And now, I will use those same places to shine my light through. You are not disqualified. You are not damaged goods. You are my beloved. And your story is just beginning. You carry something sacred, my spirit. You carry purpose that this world desperately needs. And I am speaking to that part of you now, the part that has been buried beneath the weight of self-doubt and fear. It's time to rise. It's time to step into who you truly are in me. This next season requires the real you, the you that trusts me even when it's hard, the you that surrenders even when it's scary. I'm not asking for perfection, I never was. I'm asking for your heart, your yes, your willingness to walk by faith and not by sight. Because what I am about to release into your life will not come through striving, but through surrender. The kind of surrender that says, God, I don't understand, but I trust you. Comment 222 if you're ready to walk in bold trust. You have no idea how many lives are connected to your obedience. The words you speak, the prayers you pray, the healing I bring through you, it all matters. Even when no one thanks you, even when no one sees the effort, I see it and I honor it. I've seen you stay faithful in secret. I've seen you love people who didn't love you back. I've seen you hold on when everything told you to let go. And because of that, I am preparing to honor you publicly. You've been faithful in the unseen. Now I will reward you in the open. But remember this, what I give you is not just for you. The blessings I pour out are not for pride. They are for purpose. I want to use your story to reach those who think I've forgotten them. I want to use your healing to show others they can be restored too. I want to use your breakthrough to declare that I still move mountains. And I will. But stay close, stay humble, stay yielded to my voice. You've tried to figure it all out. You've stressed yourself trying to understand what's coming, but I didn't ask you to figure it out. I asked you to trust me. I asked you to be still and know that I am God, that I am not a man who lies, that I don't make promises I can't keep. My child, the very breath in your lungs right now is proof that I'm not finished. If I woke you up today, it's because your purpose is still alive. If you're still here, it's because I'm not done with your story. Comment 1111 if you believe your story is still unfolding. I know you've made mistakes. I know you've had moments you're not proud of. But I also know the growth you've walked through. I've seen how much you've learned. I've seen how you turned your pain into prayer. I've seen how you kept worshiping with a broken heart. That matters to me. It means more than you realize. That's why I've kept you through the storm. That's why I've provided when you didn't have a backup plan. Because you are mine. Don't let anyone else's timeline pressure you. What I'm doing in your life is custom made. Your journey is not meant to look like theirs. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are exactly where I need you to be for this next move. I'm not rushing you, and I'm not disappointed in you. I am walking with you at a pace that builds your faith, not just your success. And when the time is right, I will make it happen. Not by force, not by chance, but by my spirit. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been searching for peace in things that were never meant to hold you. People can't give you the kind of peace your soul is craving. Status won't calm your anxious mind. And distraction only delays the healing. I am your peace. I am your safe place. I am the one who can quiet your storms from the inside out. Come back to me. Not just in emergency, not just in need. Come back to me daily, in stillness, in truth, in worship. I am restoring your confidence, not in yourself, but in me. Because when your confidence is rooted in who I am, not what you feel, it becomes unshakable. And that's what I want for you. I want your heart anchored so deeply in me that no disappointment can uproot you, no rejection can shake you, no delay can discourage you. You will be steady, not because life is easy, but because I am your foundation. Everything I allow in your life has purpose. The waiting teaches you patience. The silence deepens your listening. The heartbreak softens your compassion. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. I see the entire picture while you only see one corner. Trust that I'm painting something beautiful, even if right now all you see are brushstrokes that don't make sense. And yes, there will be more moments that challenge your faith, but each time you'll find that I'm still there, still faithful, still enough. You will grow stronger, not by avoiding storms, but by walking through them with me. And soon, what used to shake you will no longer move you. What once made you doubt will now make you worship. That's the kind of transformation I'm bringing. You've been asking for change on the outside, but I'm starting on the inside. I'm healing wounds you didn't talk about. I'm breaking lies you believed since childhood. I'm freeing you from expectations that never came from me. And when that internal shift happens, everything around you will begin to shift too. Your relationships will align. Your mind will clear. Your joy will return. And it will be real, not forced, not temporary, but lasting. I see how you keep showing up, even with a tired heart. I know the weight you've carried, and I want you to know this: I'm proud of you. Yes, even now, even in your mess, even in your struggle, you are still the one I chose, still the one I love, still the one I'm calling. I haven't changed my mind about you. I haven't taken back the promises I made. I know your journey has been hard. I know you've questioned if it was all worth it. But I'm telling you now, yes, it was. Every step, every trial, every prayer, it all matters. Nothing has been wasted. I'm turning it around for your good. It's already happening. Even when you can't feel it, I'm working. Even when you don't see it, I'm shifting things in your favor. Comment Amen if you needed to hear that God is still working for your good. The enemy wants you to believe that nothing's changing. He wants you to think that your prayers hit the ceiling. But he's lying. He's afraid. Because you've been drawing closer to me. Because you've been choosing faith, even in your doubt. Because your heart still reaches for me, even after all it's been through. That terrifies him. Because he knows what I can do with a surrendered soul. He knows what's coming next in your life, and so he's been fighting you with everything he has, but it won't work. Because you're not standing alone. I've assigned angels to your path. I've placed protection around you that you didn't even realize was there. That car that didn't crash? That bill that somehow got paid? That decision that didn't make sense but saved you from heartbreak? That was me. That was my hand. And I'll keep doing it. I'll keep protecting you. I'll keep providing. I'll keep covering you because I love you more deeply than you'll ever understand in this life. You've been looking at your reflection and only seeing flaws. You've been hearing your past louder than my promises. But you are not your mistakes. You are not what they did to you. You are not what they called you. You are who I say you are. You are forgiven. You are set apart. You are mine. And no amount of brokenness can separate you from that truth. My grace didn't stop when you fell. My mercy didn't end when you messed up. I'm still with you. I'm still for you. Comment 1212 if you believe God has never left your side. You've had people walk away when you needed them most. You've had support vanish when you were at your lowest. But I never left. I never will. I don't abandon my children when they struggle. I don't walk away when the pain gets too loud. I draw near. I come close. I sit with you in the dark and wait with you until the light comes back. That's who I am. A faithful father, a healer of hearts, a friend to the forgotten. And right now, I'm restoring what life tried to take from you. I'm breathing life into the parts of you that felt numb. I'm waking up the dreams you buried because you thought they were too painful to carry. It's not too late. You haven't missed your moment. What I started in you, I will finish. The vision I gave you, it's still alive. It may look different than you expected, but it's still from me. Stop comparing your journey to theirs. You don't need their path. You don't need their approval. You need my voice. And I am speaking now clearly, lovingly, directly. My timing is not your timing, but it is perfect. What I'm doing in you requires depth, not speed. I'm building something that will last. I'm not interested in quick fixes. I'm after real healing, real growth, real transformation. You've been surviving, but now it's time to thrive. It's time to step into the joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, the peace that doesn't crumble under pressure, the strength that doesn't fade when life gets heavy. That's the life I've called you to live. A life rooted in me. A life full of meaning, not just motion. A life that reflects my glory, not just your grind. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You don't need to carry this alone anymore. Give it to me. The pressure, the fear, the confusion. I already know. I'm not surprised by your pain. I've been with you through all of it, and I can handle what you're afraid to speak. So speak to me. Open your heart again. Let me in deeper. The healing you want starts with honesty. You can't heal what you hide. But the moment you give it to me, I start restoring. I am not intimidated by your weakness. I am not shocked by your wounds. I knew what you'd go through before you took your first breath. And I still chose you. I still called you. I still declared goodness over your life. And that goodness is not gone. It's just been buried under the weight of life. But I'm digging it back up. I'm bringing it back to the surface. You're going to see joy again. You're going to feel light again. You're going to live again. I will walk with you through every part of it. The rebuilding, the healing, the becoming. I will not leave you halfway. I will finish what I started. Even when you doubt me. Even when you want to quit. I won't quit on you. I've held you through every fall, and I'll hold you through every rise. That's what a father does. And I am your father not just in name, but in love, in action, in presence. You felt unsettled, not because you're lost, but because you're being moved. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. The shaking around you isn't to destroy you, it's to break loose everything that cannot stay where I'm taking you. There are chains I'm breaking in this very season. Chains of insecurity, chains of guilt, chains of fear, chains of failure. You have been walking with burdens that I never asked you to carry. You've called them normal, you've called them yours, but they were never meant to stay. I'm breaking them off now, one by one. The heaviness that clings to you is lifting, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am the chain breaker. I am the burden lifter. I am your healer. Comment 333 if you feel those chains breaking off right now. You've asked me, why does it feel harder when I try to get closer to you? And I want you to know, this darkness always resists the light. When you move toward freedom, the enemy gets nervous. But you don't need to fear him. He's already been defeated. I've already won that battle. Your fight now is not to earn the victory, but to remember that it's already yours. You are not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're becoming dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. And I know it's been hard. I know you've cried out and wondered if the breakthrough would ever come. But listen closely, your obedience has not gone unnoticed. Your perseverance has not been ignored. You've honored me when it was inconvenient. You've worshipped while you were wounded. You've chosen forgiveness when bitterness would have been easier. And because of that, I am opening doors no man can shut. I am releasing what was held back. I am preparing a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. There are blessings stored up with your name on them. They've been waiting for the right time. Not delayed. Protected. Not denied. Preserved. I've been waiting for the right moment, not to hurt you, but to strengthen you, so that when I bless you, the blessing won't break you. So that when I lift you, you'll stay grounded. So that when I release favor, you'll know how to carry it without losing who you are in me. Comment 555 if you're ready to receive what's already yours. You've walked through rejection, not because you were unworthy, but because I was removing what couldn't go with you. Every no was protection. Every closed door was a mercy. You didn't fail. I redirected you. You didn't lose. I refined you. Stop seeing yourself as behind. You're not behind. You're hidden for a purpose. I've been preparing you in the quiet, molding you when no one was watching, training your spirit to recognize my voice above all the noise. Soon, I will call you forward. And when I do, you won't need to strive. You won't need to prove yourself. You'll simply walk through doors that open in my timing, and you'll know it was me, not luck, not chance, me. I will confirm it so clearly that you will no longer doubt that my hand has been on your life all along. But even as I prepare to elevate you, I need you to remain rooted. Don't let pride creep in. Don't forget the pit I pulled you from. Don't lose your humility. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your hands open. Keep your heart soft. Because this next season will bring favor, but it will also require focus. The more I pour into you, the more the enemy will try to distract. But you'll be ready. You'll be anchored. You'll be guarded by my peace. I know how badly you've wanted to feel whole again. I know how much you've prayed for peace in your mind. You've been carrying wounds that no one could see, smiling while silently suffering. But I'm healing the hidden things. I'm binding up the broken pieces that even you gave up on. You won't have to fake your healing. You won't have to pretend to be okay. You will be okay. You will be whole. You will rise. Don't give up right here. Don't turn back. Don't numb yourself with things that offer quick relief but no healing. I'm doing something lasting, something real, something eternal. The pressure you feel is birthing something new, and soon you'll see it with your own eyes. The wait has not been in vain. The tears were never wasted. The prayers didn't go unanswered, they were building something. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I have seen your secret faithfulness, the moments you chose integrity when compromise would have been easier, the times you honored me even when it cost you, and I will reward you. I am a just God. I do not forget faithfulness. I do not overlook purity. I do not ignore obedience. And even though others may have stepped over you, passed by you, spoken against you, I will lift you up, not to shame them, but to show them who I am through you. They'll see the blessing and wonder how it happened. And you'll know it was my hand, my grace, my mercy. you'll know that it wasn't because you were the strongest, but because you trusted, because you endured, because you kept choosing me. This is your season to rise. And not just rise, but be restored, be rebuilt, be realigned. What's coming is not a repeat of the past. It's a reversal. What was broken will be mended. What was stolen will be returned. What was delayed will be delivered. I am the God who knows the stars by name, and yet I've never taken my eyes off you. Your name is written on my heart. Your story is written in my hands. Every moment you thought was wasted has been woven into something eternal. I've seen the days you showed up while broken. I've seen the way you kept loving even when it hurt. I've seen the way you forgave when no one said sorry. And I have been moved by your faithfulness. Deeply moved. Comment 777 if you know God is restoring what you lost. This season has not been about punishment. It's been about preparation. I've been building something in you. Not for a moment, but for a mission. Not for applause, but for impact. I've been shaping your character, sharpening your discernment, strengthening your endurance. Because what's ahead requires more than talent, it requires trust. What's ahead demands your heart to be fully mine. You've been asking for the promise, but I've been focused on preparing the vessel. And now, the time is near. The door is about to open. There is an acceleration coming. Things that took years to build will shift in moments. Opportunities that seemed impossible will suddenly come together. Prayers you almost stopped praying will be answered clearly. And when it happens, you will not have to force it. You won't have to beg or perform or pretend. You will simply walk through the doors I open, clothed in the peace that comes from knowing who sent you. This is why the pressure has been so intense. This is why the warfare increased. Because the enemy saw what I placed on your life, and he panicked. He threw distractions, he stirred confusion. He even tried to get you to walk away from the very thing you were called to. But even then I protected your purpose. Even when you wandered, I held your future in my hands, and I never let go. Comment 999 if you're claiming every promise God spoke over you. Don't let the past define your view of what's next. I'm doing something new. I'm not repeating old pain, I'm redeeming it. I'm not reminding you of where you failed, I'm revealing where I've healed you. Look ahead with open hands. Don't grip the former things so tightly that you can't receive what's coming. Let go of what hurt you. Let go of what left. Let go of who didn't see your worth. I've got better. I've got real. I've got restoration that will make sense of what once broke you. God says, something beautiful is about to happen soon, but if you ignore this message, you will miss it and cry for what could have been yours. Don't make the mistake of skipping this. My beloved, stop scrolling. I am speaking to you. Heaven has paused its silence to whisper something into your spirit. I am not here to stir your curiosity. I am here to change your life. A breakthrough that you have waited for, wept over, and perhaps even stopped believing in, is closer than you realize. But if you walk away now, you will walk away from something that was meant to change everything for you. Comment Amen if you can feel this in your spirit. I have seen how tired you are. You've smiled through storms, held yourself together when it felt like you were falling apart. You've prayed when no one else knew you were barely breathing inside. And I am telling you, not gently but firmly, something beautiful is coming. Not just pleasant or temporary, but something divine, something that carries my fingerprints. But if you harden your heart or scroll away, this might pass you by like a door you were meant to open but never knocked on. Listen closely. What I'm about to bring into your life will carry healing for old wounds. It will restore what you thought was lost for good, a relationship, a purpose, a calling, a peace that surpasses all understanding. You have cried over delays, you have questioned, my timing. But now, the heavens are preparing a release. You are standing at the edge of a divine turning point, and you must not let fear, doubt, or distraction snatch this from you. This is not just a feel-good moment, it's a holy announcement. I am the Lord your God, and I do not speak to entertain. When I say something beautiful is about to happen, I am not teasing you. I do not give false hope. I am planting a seed of truth that is ready to bloom if you dare to believe. Just as I told Sarah she would bear a child in her old age, just as I called Lazarus out of the tomb when all hope was buried, I am now calling forth your blessing. Comment 1111 if you believe I am speaking to you right now. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are held. And though you've been in the fire, I have walked with you through every flame. This next chapter is not something you will manufacture. It will be a manifestation of my glory in your life. Doors that wouldn't budge are going to swing open. Hearts that were closed will soften. Even the things that didn't work before will suddenly fall into place, not by luck, but by my favor. But be warned, my child. If you turn away from this word with cynicism, you may never know what was meant to be yours. So many people let doubt become their master. They shrug off my whisper because it doesn't come with thunder, but my power does not always come with noise. Sometimes it comes quietly, like a soft nudge, and those who are humble enough to receive it, receive everything. Those who walk away, walk into regret. I see what no one else sees. The tears you wiped before anyone could notice, the prayers you whispered under your breath, the nights you stared at the ceiling wondering if I still heard you. I did. And I have not only heard, but I have stored every tear, every groan, every longing. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has gone unnoticed. You are about to see how I take broken things and make them beautiful again. This isn't for everyone. This is for the one who knows that deep inside they are on the edge of something. You've felt it in your bones, that stirring, that silent expectation that maybe, just maybe, God is about to do something. And you are right, but you cannot delay your obedience. You cannot wait until it's comfortable or makes perfect sense. Faith means moving even when your feet are trembling. Do not let distractions rob you of what's next. Do not let bitterness harden your heart. Do not compare your journey with others and miss the blessing I've designed just for you. This is personal. This is sacred. I have not forgotten the promises I made you. Even when the years passed, I was still working. Even when people gave up on you, I did not. I was pruning, refining, preparing. And now, my child, the time has come. Miracles don't come to those who only listen. They come to those who lean in and believe. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for your attention. Because if you ignore this, you may miss a moment you've been waiting for your entire life. If you stay, if you trust me, I will show you that I am still the God who splits seas, shuts the mouths of lions, and raises the dead. Now is not the time to shrink back. Now is the time to rise in faith. What's ahead of you is not just survival, it is restoration, elevation, healing, peace, and joy. Your name is on my heart. Your life is in my hands. And no weapon formed against you will prosper when I am your defender. This is your season to rise. Before you keep reading, if this word is resonating deep within you, if you feel a shift in your spirit, I ask you to like this video, not for applause, but as a sign of agreement, a moment of faith. Let it be your yes to what I'm doing. You will not be forgotten in this season. You will not be left behind. I have marked you for favor. You will go from overlooked to sought after, from wandering to established, from weeping to laughter. The ashes you've carried will be exchanged for beauty. The mourning in your soul will turn into dancing. I am doing a new thing, and though it has been delayed, it will not be denied. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Do not ask how it will happen. Just know that I am the one who parts waters and makes streams flow in the desert. What you thought was your end is about to become your testimony. I will make you a sign and a wonder, and those who mocked you will witness your elevation. But you must not give up now. You must hold on, because your suddenly is almost here. Even now, as you take these words in, I am moving behind the scenes, shifting pieces, touching hearts, releasing favor, opening gates. You are not alone in this. I am surrounding you with my angels, my presence, and my covering. The enemy tried to break you, but he failed. What he meant for evil, I will use for your good. You are not reading this by accident. I brought you here. You needed to hear this today, because something beautiful, something heaven-ordained, is about to touch your life. And if you believe that, hold on. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes on me, because I am not finished. I am just getting started. Every delay was not a denial, it was divine preparation. My timing is never late. My hand is never weak. And my promises never return empty. What's coming is not random. It is what you've been praying for in the dark when no one else knew your heart was breaking. You've felt stuck. You've wondered if I forgot you. You've seen others rise while you stayed behind. But I was not punishing you. I was protecting what I placed inside you. You are not meant to settle for less than what I created you for. The reason it felt heavy is because what I'm preparing for you is weighty with glory. Your purpose carries more than momentary ease. It carries eternal impact. That's why the fight has been hard, because the enemy tried to crush what I'm about to release. Now is the time to return to me with your whole heart. Not halfway, not casually. Come close, because I'm not withholding anything. The moment you let go of what was never meant to stay, you'll see what I've kept reserved for you. You've been chasing things that can't carry your destiny. Let them go. I am the only one who holds your future, and I'm not just planning to bless you, I'm planning to make your life a reflection of my power. You must believe that you are not just seen, you are pursued. Not just noticed, you are chosen. I knit you together with purpose. I carried you through pain others didn't even know you were facing. I saw the silent battles, I heard the questions you never said out loud. And I'm telling you again, not in mystery, but with clarity, what is about to come into your life is something you will not be able to take credit for. It will be clearly me. My signature will be on it. Comment 333 to declare your faith. If you believe this is not just a word for someone else, it's for you, right now, right where you are. You're entering a season where what once was impossible will now become your testimony. That closed door you stood before, knocking and knocking, is about to open. That broken relationship you wept over is about to be healed in ways you didn't think were possible. That dream you buried is about to live again. Don't underestimate what I can do in just one moment of divine favor. It only takes one touch from me to rewrite everything. But do not take this moment lightly. This is not just another day. This is a holy interruption. The enemy would love nothing more than for you to scroll away, dismiss this, harden your heart, and miss the very answer you've cried out for. That's how he works, through distraction, discouragement, and delay. But I am breaking through those chains right now. If you will lean in, if you will listen, if you will trust me just a little deeper, I will do what eyes have not seen, what ears have not heard, what hearts have not imagined. This is the kind of moment where destinies shift, where the waiting turns into walking, where the tears you sowed are about to reap joy. Do not mistake my silence in the past for absence. I was working in the unseen. I was protecting you from what you didn't even know was coming. I was building something in you that could withstand what others would have crumbled under. And now, my child, the season is changing. Even now, I am softening hearts on your behalf. I am arranging meetings you didn't request. I am breathing new life into the things that felt dead. I am making a way in the wilderness, a path through dry places. You don't need to figure out how. That is my job. You just need to keep believing, keep obeying, keep worshiping me in the waiting. Your praise is a weapon, and your faith is the door I walk through. When you trust me, I can take what the enemy used to destroy you and turn it into something that will elevate you. That pain was not the end of your story. That loss did not disqualify you. That mistake did not cancel my plans for your life. I am bigger than your failures. I am greater than your fears. My love covers all of it, and my grace is still enough to lift you where no one thought you could go. You've been trying to hold everything together, but now I want you to rest in me. I want you to let me carry what was never yours to bear alone. Let go of trying to fix what only I can heal. Let go of trying to prove yourself to people who never saw your worth. You were never created to carry the weight of the world. That's why you're tired. That's why your soul is heavy. Come to me, and I will give you rest. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The season of hiding is over. I am calling you forward. The favor on your life will now become visible. The gifts I placed in you will make room for you. You will not need to strive to be seen. I will bring the right eyes to see what I've placed inside you. You don't have to chase validation anymore. I have already called you mine. Comment 555 if you are ready to walk into this next chapter with faith and trust. This moment is sacred. This isn't hype or noise. This is me, the same God who walked with Moses through the Red Sea, the same God who stood in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the same God who raised Jesus from the grave. This is me speaking directly to you. I am still the same. I have not changed, and I will never fail you. You will see breakthrough in areas you've almost given up on. You will see me bring justice where there was only injustice. You will see me restore what was stolen. You will see me redeem what was broken. And you will not be alone when it happens. I will walk beside you every step. My spirit will guide you. My angels will guard you. And my hand will cover you. Not because of your strength, not because of your efforts, but because my hand has moved on your behalf. And when they ask how you came through what should have broken you, you will only be able to say, God did it. You were not overlooked. You were being preserved. There were places I didn't let you go because they would have drained you. There were people I removed not to punish you, but to protect what I placed inside of you. Not every closed door was the enemy. Some were my mercy, disguised as disappointment. I know what's ahead, and I could not let you settle for less. I am preparing you for a blessing that requires space, faith, and full trust in me. You've walked through shadows, wondering if I was still near, but my presence never left your side. I was the quiet in your chaos, the whisper in your confusion, the strength behind your tired prayers. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was holding you together. Every sleepless night, every lonely moment, every time you said, "God, I can't take much more," I was closer than your next breath. And now, I'm bringing you into a place of light again. You've endured the storm, now you'll see the rainbow. I know how deep your pain has gone. I know how long you've waited. You've smiled while breaking, held others up when you were falling apart, believed for others what you barely believed for yourself. But I saw it all. And because you stayed faithful when no one clapped for you, because you trusted me when it felt like I was silent, I am about to reward you openly. What you built in the dark, I will bless in the light. What you kept pure when no one was watching, I will multiply before the world. Comment 1212 if you believe the blessing I've prepared is already on the way. This next season will not be one of striving, but of surrender. You don't need to force the outcome. You don't have to manipulate the doors. What I have ordained, no man can block. What I have set in motion, no enemy can stop. Your part is to walk with me, trust me, and keep your heart clean. Let go of needing to control everything. You don't have to know how it's going to happen. Just know that it will, because I said it would, and my word never fails. People may have doubted you. They may have misunderstood your heart, questioned your decisions, spoken against what they didn't understand. Let them. I will vindicate you. You don't have to prove yourself. I will. You just keep walking. Keep building, keep loving, keep forgiving. What I'm doing in your life will speak louder than anything they ever said, and those who tried to bury you will witness your rising. The blessing I'm bringing is not just for comfort, but for calling. I'm not just giving you peace, I'm giving you purpose. You will not only receive, you will be a vessel. Others will find hope through your story. What crushed you will now carry healing for someone else. Your scars will speak life. Your broken places will shine with my light. You will no longer be defined by what hurt you, but by what I did through you. This is why the battle was so long. This is why you felt attacked from every side. The enemy saw what was forming before you did. He tried to shut it down early, but he failed. Because what I have placed inside you cannot be destroyed. You may have bent, but you did not break. You may have wept, but you did not walk away. And because you stood, because you kept showing up, I am now pouring out what you couldn't earn or explain. You're about to see promises come alive. Words I whispered years ago will suddenly take shape. What was delayed will no longer be held back. What you thought was dead is still part of the plan. I do not forget, my children. I do not make empty promises. If I said it, I will do it. And when I do, it will be better, bigger, and more beautiful than what you prayed for. Comment 777 if you are standing in faith for what I'm about to release. I am not waiting on your perfection. I'm looking for your trust. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I'm asking you to surrender what you're still holding on to. That fear, that bitterness, that pain from people who hurt you and never said sorry, give it to me. Let me carry what's been weighing you down. You were not created to carry burdens alone. That's why you feel crushed. Let me lift it. Let me lead you out of that heaviness. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you free, not just happy on the outside, but healed on the inside. You've learned how to function while wounded, how to smile through brokenness. But now I want to restore you. I want to go to the deep places. I want to give you joy that isn't shaken by circumstances, peace that isn't tied to people, faith that isn't based on feelings. I want to rebuild you from the inside out, and when I'm done, even you won't recognize the version of yourself I bring forth. You won't have to chase what's meant for you. My favor will find you. My grace will open doors you didn't knock on. And when it does, stay humble, stay anchored, don't forget who brought you there. Because this blessing isn't coming to inflate your pride, it's coming to glorify my name. When people ask how you made it, you will say, "It was God, only God." This is the hour to believe again, to hope again, to trust again. I am not the God of almost. I am not the God of sometimes. I am the God of always, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. And what I started in you I will complete. Do not lose heart now. You've come too far. Heaven is backing you. My angels are surrounding you, and I am walking ahead of you. Stay close to me. Do not wander when things get quiet. Even when it seems nothing is moving, I am working in the stillness. Just because you don't feel me doesn't mean I've stepped away. I am closer than your thoughts. I am nearer than your breath. I dwell in your spirit, and I will never leave you. You are mine, and I finish what I begin. Something beautiful is indeed coming, but it requires your heart to remain open, your faith to stay alive, your obedience to stay steady. I am not calling you to strive, but to stay surrendered, because what I'm building cannot be rushed, and what I'm about to release cannot be taken if you stay under my covering. You have not suffered unseen. You have not waited in vain. I am the God who remembers. I am the God who restores. And I will repay you for every tear you cried in silence. There is a shift happening, not just around you, but within you. You can sense it. The old things no longer satisfy. The familiar ways no longer fit. That restlessness in your spirit is not a sign of something wrong. It is the stirring of new life. I am shaking loose what cannot come with you into the next season. I am cutting off what once comforted you, but is now holding you back. Because where I am taking you requires clarity, courage, and complete trust in me. This next chapter is holy, sacred. It is where I reveal what I've been preparing you for all along. The reason the battle felt personal is because the blessing is personal. You are not walking into what others receive. You are walking into what I designed specifically for you. Your path is not meant to mirror anyone else's. Stop comparing your journey. Stop measuring your progress through someone else's timeline. I know exactly where you are, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not finished with you. In fact, I'm just beginning. You've been asking for answers, but what I'm giving is something greater: alignment. I'm aligning you with purpose, with peace, with destiny. Things that used to confuse you will begin to make sense. The people who left you were necessary. The opportunities that passed you by were never yours to begin with. I have pruned your life, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Comment 999 if you believe what is ahead of you will be greater than what is behind. You've carried disappointment like a weight on your shoulders. You've tried to make sense of why things didn't turn out the way you hoped. But what you didn't know is that I've been rewriting your story in a way that protects your heart and preserves your future. The no's you received were not rejections, they were redirections. The pain was not punishment, it was preparation. I have something better, always. Because I am a father who gives good gifts, not just quick ones. It's okay to admit that you're tired, that you've been strong for so long, and it's wearing on you. I see you. I know you don't always feel brave. But your strength isn't measured by how loud you shout, it's seen in the quiet ways you keep going. The moments you pray when it feels like nothing is changing. The moments you encourage others when you're the one who needs encouragement. I see it all, and I'm proud of you. Now I need you to take one more step of trust. Not because you feel ready, but because I'm with you. I don't require perfect faith. I honor honest faith, the kind that says, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to see the full picture. You just need to hold my hand. I will guide you. I will catch you when you stumble. I will never let you fall beyond my reach. This journey will not be without battles, but it will be marked with victories, not the kind the world celebrates, but the kind heaven rejoices over. Every time you choose me over comfort, every time you forgive when you'd rather resent, every time you show up with love instead of fear, you are walking in victory. You are becoming who I created you to be. And the more you become, the more you will see that my plans were never to harm you, but to give you a future and a hope. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is nothing too broken that I cannot restore. Nothing too lost that I cannot redeem. No season too dark that my light cannot break through. You may feel like you've missed your moment, but with me, there is always a new beginning. I specialize in resurrection. What others thought was dead, I can bring back to life. That dream, that calling, that joy, that confidence. Watch what I do with what you thought was over. Comment 1010 if you're ready to step into new beginnings and leave the weight of the past behind. You are not alone in this. I am with you in the details. I know what keeps you up at night. I know the fears you hide from others. But you don't have to hide from me. Bring it all. Your confusion, your pain, your questions. I can handle it. I'm not afraid of your mess. I want your heart, not your perfection. I love you completely, even in your most broken place. You don't have to earn my favor. You already have it. You don't have to chase my love. I already gave it fully through the cross. You don't have to beg for my attention. I've never looked away from you. From the moment you took your first breath, I've been watching over you, speaking to you, guiding you, even when you didn't know it was me. And now, my beloved, I am calling you into deeper trust, deeper faith. I want you to believe that I'm still writing beautiful things into your story. I want you to believe that what I promised is still on the way. I want you to believe that nothing you've faced will be wasted. I am redeeming the time. I am restoring what was lost. I am rebuilding what was broken. Soon, you will walk into a room and feel the shift in the atmosphere, not because of who you are, but because of who walks with you. My spirit will go before you. My favor will rest on you. My peace will follow you. You will not need to force what's meant for you. You will not need to fight for what is already yours. What I have ordained cannot be undone. Trust me. Stay close. Keep your eyes on me, because something beautiful, something holy is unfolding even now, and you are right at the edge of it. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Do not let delay convince you that I've changed my mind. I am still moving, I am still faithful, and I am still for you. But I want you to know what I withhold. I withhold for a reason. And what I give at the right time. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. My timing is perfect. Even when your heart feels uncertain, you are not walking in circles. You are not wasting time. You are not behind. You are on the path I designed for you, even when it feels slow. There are lessons I needed you to learn. There is strength I've built in you that couldn't have come through ease. The version of you that's emerging is stronger, softer, wiser, and ready for what I've been preparing. You're not who you used to be. And that is my doing. I have been stripping away what was never meant to stay. I have been closing chapters so new ones can begin. You've felt the pain of endings, the sting of letting go. But I want you to know, every ending I've allowed is making room for a better beginning. You are not losing your story. You are stepping into the part that will make everything before it make sense. Hold on, because you're about to see how I work all things together for your good. I never promised it would be easy, but I promised I would never leave you. And I haven't, not for a second. I was there in the quiet moments when your hope felt like it was slipping away. I was there when you felt overlooked and unseen. I was there when you didn't have the words to pray but still whispered my name. Every breath, every step, every cry, I was with you, and I still am. Comment 1515 if you believe I have been walking with you through it all, even when it was silent. This season you're walking into will look nothing like the one you've just come out of. What was once heavy will feel light. What once hurt will be healed. What once felt empty will overflow. I'm not just going to return what you lost. I'm going to multiply it. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will reap in joy what you sowed in tears. Your pain has not been wasted, it has been sown like a seed. And now, harvest is near. You've questioned if you're really ready, if you're really worthy. But I don't choose the qualified. I qualify the chosen. And you are chosen. You always have been. Not because you did everything right, but because I loved you from the beginning. I see beyond your flaws. I see beyond your doubts. I see the heart that still believes, even after all the storms, and that heart is what I can use. There are things I'm about to place in your hands that you once thought were for someone else. Opportunities, relationships, healing, restoration, things you disqualified yourself from. But I never did. You thought it was over. I say it's just beginning. You thought the best had passed you by. I say the best is still on the way. Don't let the past convince you that I've changed my plans. I haven't. I'm a promise keeper. Stay near to me. Don't rush ahead. Don't let impatience drive your decisions. I know it's tempting to try and fix things your way, but trust me, I see the full picture. I know what you need, when you need it, and who needs to be part of it. If I haven't opened the door yet, it's not because I'm withholding good, it's because I'm protecting perfect. And perfect takes time. Comment 1717 if you believe the wait is not a waste and that I am still working behind the scenes. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report, is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to carry. You've blamed yourself for things that were never in your control. You've tried to hold everything together while silently falling apart. But you don't have to keep living like that. You can lay it all down at my feet. I never asked you to carry it alone. I only asked you to come to me, and I will give you rest. I see you trying to be strong for everyone else. I see you putting on a brave face when your heart is breaking. But I want to remind you, your worth is not in what you can handle. Your value isn't in your performance. You are loved because you are mine. Nothing more, nothing less. Just as you are. Even in your weakness, I see beauty. Even in your doubts, I see faith. You are enough because I am enough in you. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to hide your fears. You don't have to get it all right. Just bring me your heart. Let me hold what you can't. Let me speak peace where there's been confusion. Let me pour healing into the places you don't even talk about. I am not a distant God. I am your Father, and I'm closer than you know. There is nothing about your life that escapes my attention. I know your story from beginning to end. I wrote every chapter with purpose. Even the ones you wish you could erase, I will use them. The shame you've carried, I will turn it into strength. The mistakes you regret, I will use them as stepping stones. The parts of your story you hide, I will redeem them for my glory. Nothing is too far gone in my hands. You're going to laugh again. You're going to breathe easier. You're going to wake up with joy, not dread, because I am healing you from the inside out. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing your heart, your mind, your spirit. What once felt broken will be whole again. What once felt distant will be close again. This is the season where you'll see me restore what you thought was gone for good. Keep trusting, keep walking, keep leaning on me. The breakthrough is not far. The beauty is not a dream, it's your next reality. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, despair into praise. And I'm not done with your story, not even close. This is your moment to believe again, to hope again, to let me in fully. I'm not here for part of your life, I want all of it. Your joy, your sorrow, your doubt, your dreams. I want to be your first thought, your steady anchor, your place of rest. And I will be, if you let me. What you're about to step into will not only bless you, it will bless those around you. People will be drawn to your peace. They will ask about your joy, and you will point them back to me, because your life will become a testimony, not just of survival, but of revival. You will not only recover, you will rise. I am still moving. You are not being ignored, you are being positioned. What feels like standing still is actually a deep divine alignment. I have been anchoring your roots for the weight of the blessing that's on its way. This is not a maybe. This is not wishful thinking. This is my will unfolding, slowly, steadily, and surely. I've been building this moment in secret, just like a seed breaks open under the ground. No one sees the process, but suddenly there is life. That's how your breakthrough is going to arrive. It will seem sudden, but it has been forming for longer than you know. And when it comes, it will make sense of everything you've had to endure. I know you've watched others receive what you've been praying for. I know it stings when it feels like your name was skipped, But I want you to know that I didn't forget you. I was writing your name on something greater. Your miracle is not a copy of someone else's, it's something tailor-made by my hand. You haven't missed your turn. Your turn is sacred, and it's still coming. You won't have to force it. You won't have to chase it. It will arrive right on time, because I'm the one who sends it. Comment Amen if you believe your name is still on the miracle I've prepared. Let go of the timelines you've created in your head. Let go of the pressure to make it happen in your own strength. My ways are higher than your ways. My timing is higher than your planning. I'm asking you to trust me again. Even though you've been disappointed, even though you've faced delays, even though your heart still feels the ache of unanswered prayers. I'm asking you to trust, not because you understand, but because you know who I am. I am not like people who walk away. I do not lie. I do not tease you with hope, only to abandon it. When I say I will do something, I do it. Even if it takes time, even if it looks impossible. I created the heavens. I hold the earth. I breathe life into you, and I will fulfill every purpose I placed inside you. You are not too late. You are not too far. You are exactly where you need to be for me to do what I've promised. Your waiting has not been wasted. While you've been asking me to change your situation, I've been changing you. Building resilience, deepening trust, teaching you to walk by faith and not by sight. What you've gained in the waiting will hold the blessing when it arrives. The strength I've developed in you is what will carry you through the open doors I'm about to unlock. Comment 222 if you trust my process, even when it's hidden from your eyes. Don't confuse hidden with forgotten. I often do, my best work in places no one else sees. The wilderness you've walked through has not been a punishment, it's been a place of preparation. Just like I took Moses to the mountain, just like I refined David in the fields, just like I shaped Joseph in the prison, I have been preparing you in silence. And when I bring you out, people will see my power all over your life. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Some of the people who walked away had to go. Some of the things you lost had to fall off. I know it hurt. I know it left questions, but I needed to clear space. I needed to remove the noise so you could hear my voice. You don't need everyone to understand you. You just need to know I've never stopped guiding you. And soon, the people meant to walk this next part of the journey with you will find their way to you, sent by me. You're not just stepping into a blessing, you're stepping into alignment. I'm aligning your life with my plan, your heart with my truth, your mind with my peace. You will begin to notice how everything starts to fit: conversations, decisions, even delays. You'll look back and realize that what once felt random was actually divinely orchestrated. I was behind it all, weaving beauty out of chaos. This blessing isn't just coming to relieve pressure, it's coming to restore joy. The kind of joy you thought was lost, the laughter that left, the ease you once knew. I'm restoring it. You've spent long enough surviving. Now, I want to teach you how to live again. Not in fear, not in stress, but in peace, in joy, in freedom. That's what I promised you. That's what I'm still delivering. Your story is not ending in the wilderness. It's just beginning in the promised land. I don't need you to know how every step will unfold. I just need you to keep walking, keep believing, keep speaking life, Even when your surroundings look barren, there's power in your faith, there's power in your praise. Your worship in the waiting is what's making room for the miracle. I am with you now, not when everything looks perfect, not when you feel strong, right now. As you read this, in your tiredness, in your wondering, in your reaching, I am here and I am not leaving. My love is not based on your perfection, it's based on my nature, and I am faithful, even when you feel like giving up. I will carry you through this. You are not walking through this alone. You are surrounded. Angels are assigned to you. My spirit is strengthening you. My word is going before you. What's coming will be so clearly from me that there will be no doubt. You'll look at your life and know, this could only be God. And when it comes, when the doors open, when the healing happens, when the shift breaks through, remember this moment. Remember how you held on. Remember how you trusted. And above all, remember that it was me, not your own doing, not your own plans, but my grace, my hand, and my promise fulfilled. So hold your head up, keep your heart soft, keep your spirit ready. Something beautiful is not just coming, it's already begun. You're not waiting for me to start. I'm already in motion. The pieces are falling into place. The light is breaking through the cracks. You're standing closer than you think. Do not walk away now. Do not let doubt steal what I've prepared. This is your moment to stay the course. To keep believing even when nothing looks different yet. Because behind the scenes, everything is shifting. And soon, you will see what I've been building. You are closer than you've ever been. And I don't want you to miss it. Not because of doubt, not because of fear, not because you got tired waiting one day too soon. You must hold on. What I'm about to release will shift everything. I know it's been a long season. I know there were moments you didn't think you'd make it through. You felt like your strength had run dry, like your prayers were hitting the ceiling, like you were walking alone. But my child, you were never alone. I've been holding you even when you didn't feel it. I've been covering you even when you couldn't see it. And now, I am calling you to lift your eyes. Because help is coming. Change is near. What I have promised is about to appear. Do not let discouragement have the final word. Do not let delays make you think I've forgotten. I am still the God who answers. I am still the one who makes rivers in the desert and roads in the wilderness. You are not at a dead end. You are at the place where I begin to show you why you had to go through everything you did. I have not allowed one moment of your pain to be wasted. I have collected your tears and I will turn them into joy. Comment 333 if you believe your season of joy is about to begin. Sometimes the greatest miracles come after the deepest trials. The enemy thought he had you. He thought the pressure would break you. But instead, it is building something unshakable inside of you. You've grown in ways you don't even realize yet. You've developed endurance. You've found a deeper dependence on me. And that's the kind of foundation I bless, one that trusts even in the dark, one that praises even in the storm. What I have for you next will not require you to fight alone. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to manipulate or exhaust yourself to make it happen. When I send it, it will come with peace. My blessings do not come wrapped in anxiety. They come with rest. You will know it's from me, because it will not make you strive, it will make you surrender. And in that surrender, you will find freedom like you've never known. You've carried burdens long enough. You've tried to fix things in your own strength. You've replayed the past over and over, wondering if you should have done something differently. But I want you to stop. Give it to me. Release the weight. You can't step into what's next while holding on to everything that wounded you. Forgive, let go, breathe again. You're not going backward. I am calling you forward. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You may not see it, but I've already gone ahead of you. I've already worked out the details. I've already aligned the moments. What seems like delay is not delay, it's design. I'm getting everything in place so that when the door opens, you will be ready to walk through it with confidence, not fear, with clarity, not confusion. And when you do, you'll see that my timing was not just perfect, it was protective. Comment 555 if you're ready to release what's behind and embrace what I'm about to do. This is not the time to give in to fear. This is the time to rise in faith. Speak my promises over your situation. Declare my truth over your emotions. The battle is not just happening around you, it's happening inside of you. And I am strengthening you to stand firm. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to believe that I do. I'm not asking you to carry the plan. I'm asking you to carry my peace. There are things I'm about to release that you didn't even know you needed. Unexpected favor, open doors, divine connections, answers to prayers you've forgotten you prayed. I know what you need before you speak it. I know what your heart has longed for in silence. And I am a good father. I give good gifts. Not always the ones you expect, but always the ones that will bless you the most. You're going to look back at this season and see how I never left your side. You're going to see how the battles built strength, how the losses cleared space, how the waiting taught you faith. You're going to see how I was working through all of it. And when it happens, you'll be able to say without a doubt, God did this. Not luck, not coincidence, just me, fulfilling every word I spoke over your life. I've seen the nights you've laid awake, wondering when things will shift. I've heard the sighs you've released when no one else was around, and I want you to know those moments have not been ignored. I am closer in those quiet moments than you've ever realized, and I am not far off. I am not unreachable. I am right here, speaking into your heart, reminding you that your story is not finished. Your breakthrough is not a dream. It's a promise. You're not waiting for me to start moving. I've already begun. Even when it feels slow, even when you can't see results, I am arranging things. I'm preparing hearts. I'm shifting paths. I'm moving the mountains you don't even know are in the way. Just because it doesn't look like anything is happening doesn't mean nothing is. Faith is not about what you see. It's about who you trust. And you can trust me. There will be restoration in places that have felt broken for years. Restoration in family, in health, in finances, in confidence. I'm restoring not just what was lost, but what you gave up on, the parts of yourself you buried under disappointment, the hope you laid to rest. I'm calling it back to life. I'm breathing new wind into your soul. You will rise again. You will dream again. You will love again. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open. Don't harden it just because the wait has been long. Don't let bitterness steal what I'm about to pour out. Let me heal that part of you. The disappointment, the anger, the ache of what didn't work out. I'm not asking you to forget the pain. I'm asking you to hand it over. I can carry it, and I can turn it into something beautiful. I've watched you press forward when it would have been easier to give up. I've heard the thoughts you didn't speak out loud. And I want you to know what you've been carrying is not in vain. The strength you showed in silence will soon be honored openly. I am not a distant God. I am not standing far off watching you struggle. I am near. I've been walking beside you this whole time, And I'm not just watching, I'm fighting for you. I'm removing what you didn't even know was a threat. I'm shielding you from what never reached your door. You've been thinking, nothing's changing. But I'm telling you, so much has already shifted in your favor. You just haven't seen the results yet. But they're coming. You've been waiting and wondering if you heard me right. You've looked back at what you thought would happen and felt disappointment rise like a wave. But I need you to hear me now. I have not changed my mind about you. I have not cancelled the plans I made for you. Delays do not mean denial. Setbacks do not mean surrender. You are still in my will. You are still in my hands. And I am still moving on your behalf. Comment, Amen, if you believe I am still working in the waiting. This isn't about getting back to who you used to be. I'm not calling you to recover the past. I'm calling you to rise into something entirely new. What's ahead of you is not a repeat, it's a rebirth. You're going to see new things. You're going to walk in places you've never been before. You're going to carry joy that isn't borrowed from old memories, but born from a fresh encounter with me. You are not who the pain tried to shape you into. You are who I created you to be. You are not the failure. You are not the loss. You are not the mistake. You are mine. And I have called you worthy, beloved, and set apart. I'm rebuilding the parts of you that life tried to break. I'm restoring your sense of hope, your trust in me, your ability to dream without fear of disappointment. You've kept showing up, even with trembling hands. You've kept giving, even when your own heart was empty. And I'm about to pour back into you in a way that fills every dry place. I'm about to breathe fresh wind into your spirit. You won't have to fake your strength anymore. I will become your strength. You won't have to force your joy anymore. I will become your joy. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You felt surrounded by uncertainty, but I am declaring over you now peace. Not a fragile peace that fades in the face of bad news, not a temporary calm. I am giving you my peace, the kind that guards your heart, the kind that steadies your mind, the kind that keeps you grounded when everything around you is shifting. This is not the end. This is not the final word. This is the middle of the miracle. Comment 1111 if you believe my peace is greater than your fear. There are doors you've knocked on for years that are finally about to open, not because you pushed hard enough, but because the time is right. I am going to release what you've been ready for, but more importantly, I'm releasing it when you're truly prepared to carry it. You've been asking me, when? And I've been saying, soon. Not because I enjoy watching you wait, but because I've been building something in you that can sustain the blessing. My timing is mercy. I don't just want to give you things, I want to give you things that last, that stay, that grow. And for that to happen, I had to let some things fall apart. I had to remove some people. I had to close some doors. Not to punish you, but to protect you. What I'm about to release in your life is too precious to be surrounded by anything less than what aligns with my purpose for you. There are divine connections coming, people you didn't expect, conversations you didn't plan, and they will confirm what I've already spoken to you in quiet. You won't need to explain yourself. You won't need to convince anyone of your heart. The right people will see it. The right doors will respond to it. I am bringing the alignment you've been praying for, not just in circumstances, but in relationships, in purpose, and in peace. You've been stretched, refined, tested, and pressed. But I didn't let you break. I've been holding you the whole time, and now you're stepping into a season where what was heavy is going to lift. What was hard will begin to ease. What was confusing will start to make sense. I don't do partial healings. I don't leave stories unfinished. What I started in you, I will complete. There is joy coming that won't just visit, it will dwell. There is clarity coming that won't just flicker, it will stay. You are not going back to the pain. You are going forward into peace. You are not returning to that fear, you are stepping into confidence. You are not stuck, you are sent. I'm sending you into a future that carries my blessing, my protection, and my covering. Do not shrink back when the door opens. Do not second-guess the blessing because of how long you waited for it. This is the fulfillment of a promise. This is the answer to your prayers. You are not an outsider to my favor. You are not disqualified. I have seen your faith, and I am honoring it. The beauty that's coming is not random, it's my reward. You don't have to chase signs. You don't have to keep begging for confirmation. You already know this is for you. You feel it in your soul. You know it in your spirit. And I'm asking you, will you trust me with the rest? Will you hold on just a little longer? Will you believe that I've not brought you this far to abandon you now? What's coming won't just change your life, it will renew your spirit. It will remind you of who you are and whose you are. You'll find joy in places you once cried. You'll see my hand in the details. You'll find me in the stillness and in the celebration. I'm not done, and the best part is still unfolding. So stay close. Don't give up. Let your hope rise again. Let your faith grow again. Because something beautiful is about to enter your life, not because you forced it, but because I spoke it. And when I speak, nothing can stand in the way. No delay can hold it back. No opposition can undo it.